East Kansas Agri-Energy is a Garnett success story. Ethanol is an American success story.
Garnett's my hometown. I spent the majority of my life living here. At the age of 19, I moved away. There was no jobs really to speak of in Garnett. But when the plant was built here, I was able to get a job at East Kansas, and I'm back home for the first time in almost 30 years.
I think that one of the stronger aspects of the ethanol industry is the diversity of its workforce. We have folks that used to work on pipelines, we have folks that are chemists, we have folks that are engineers, and they all bring a unique perspective and come together for a common goal. One of the more interesting facets I found of the ethanol industry when I got into it was the amount of technology that's involved.
I went into the military in 1993. The job that I did being a communications specialist has actually helped me in this industry just because of the high-tech training that I got through the military.
I do look at myself as being a role model because I do have a young daughter. When she tells her friends that, oh my gosh, your mom works at the ethanol plant, that is amazing. Usually they say, okay, what office does she work in? And she says, no, she makes the products that come out of that ethanol plant. I run the boiler and I run the dryer, and those are huge, huge machines.
In East Kansas, we employ 38 full-time employees. Indirect employees, I normally figure around 4 to 5 times that number. We have about 100 trucks in and out of the plant every day, as well as back on the farm. A lot of our crops employ a lot of employees to bring the crops in the field into the bins.
The ethanol plant has made it possible for us to have a destination for our corn that is nearby. Now we can make an end product here. The result of that is that the farms have become more robust, and people are staying on the farms because we have an economy here that is been improved with the use of ethanol. Sons and daughters have taken up an interest in the farming, whereas before they were looking for off-farm jobs.
Since the plant has been built, the local economy has benefited in many ways. A local hotel has been built and continues to operate with good capacities. There's been increased foot traffic, increased commerce, the restaurants are full, the gas stations have more trucks.
Well, it's not only the employees that I know that have benefited from the actual plant coming to our area. As a small town, I was born and raised here, so I know a lot of people, and I know how much it has helped our farmers. I know how much it has helped the rural community. Several of them have talked to me that it's kind of been their salvation. It's not just the people that work there, it's all the other people that bring their commodity to them so they can make the ethanol. And also, a lot of our local businesses benefit from it because they have to buy supplies here in town. It's just something that we can all be blessed with.
7 years ago, East Kansas Agri-Energy began production, but really a lot of the work, a lot of the efforts started before that. The community came together, supported the project. It was, the biggest thing in the community, probably since the railroad came in the late 1800s. And then, of course, when the plant's being built, we had a lot of workers involved in the construction. They were eating meals, they were renting houses, they were doing all the things that generates activity in the community.
The ethanol plant coming to town, we've had kind of a new wave of younger generation of people that's taken notice and, have the understanding that, we're here to stay and got things to look forward to.
Moving to Kansas and staying in Kansas, it was actually the ethanol industry that was keeping me here now. It's a great job and it's a great career. It's something I'll do until I retire.
It's great to be able to be on the production end of something that will help our country. The production of the ethanol is a way that we can reduce the need for foreign oil. I, as a farmer, have a direct hand in doing that.
When I was a young child, growing up in Iowa, we had a family farm, and I distinctly remember many seasons of having poor grain prices and living in a poor rural community. It makes me very happy and very proud to be involved in an organization and industry that adds more value to rural America.
It's a better community today than it was, say, 10 years ago, because we do have growth and we do have something for the future that we didn't have for the previous 140 years, and that's East Kansas Agri-Energy and the biofuels industry.
A lot of farmers, a lot of the people in the community, they all pooled their ideas, their money, and created the East Kansas Agri-Energy ethanol plant. It's an American success story.